Hey everybody, happy Friday to you. And if you've started your weekend, then I hope it's really, really fun. Enjoy. Wanted to bring you some really cool information. These are the happiest cities in the United States. Obviously, the happiest place in the world to Ruby Rose is the park, as you can see. But National Geographic teamed up with a best-selling author and searched for the happiest Americans, and where he found them will surprise you. Who are the happiest Americans? Well, happiness is where you are, of course, but the National Geographic decided that it's places where Americans are living their best lives. And that's from eating healthy, learning something new every day, to civic engagement, financial security, vacation time, and even dental checkups that signal happiness. And the winner, Boulder, Colorado. Bolstered by a sense of community, access to nature, sustainable urban development and preservation policies, and perhaps even that clean mountain air, Boulderites overwhelmingly feel active and productive every day. Boulder, than any other city in the U.S., has low rates of smoking and obesity and high rates of exercise, contribute to the satisfaction locals feel. Numero dos, Santa Cruz to Watsonville. The Santa Cruz-Watsonville area on California's Central Coast boasts beautiful beaches, a family-friendly boardwalk, and one of the state's oldest amusement parks, all overlooking stunning Monterey Bay. Number 3, Charlottesville, Virginia. Along the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Charlottesville, Virginia has ample opportunities for getting outdoors between visits to Monticello and the University of Virginia, both listed as World Heritage Sites. Number 4, Colorado again, Fort Collins, Colorado. The historic storefronts in Fort Collins, Colorado's Old Town, inspired the design of Disneyland's Main Street USA. Add in its views of the Rocky Mountains, and it's no wonder Fort Collins ranks among the happiest cities in America. Number 5, yes, San Luis Obispo, California. The area around San Luis Obispo, California has no shortage of incredible day trips. Locals and visitors can relax at wineries, explore sand dunes, or take in coastal views along hiking and biking trails. Number 6, head up north, San Jose, California. Known for being the capital of Silicon Valley, San Jose, California is located on the southern shore of the San Francisco Bay and sees about 300 days of sunshine each year. Number 7, Provo, Utah. The third largest city in Utah, Provo sits between Utah Lake and Wasatch Range. This makes for an intoxicating blend of city culture and outdoor recreation, with fishing, hiking, and rafting all just a stone's throw away. Number 8, gotta head on over to the East Coast, Bridgeport, Stamford, Norwalk, Connecticut. Just 40 miles from New York City, Connecticut's Bridgeport, Stamford, Norwalk metro area has endless cultural experiences nearby, but many locals stay put for work. The region has one of the largest concentrations of corporations in the country. Number 9, Barnstabletown, Massachusetts. Situated on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, the town of Barnstable stretches between Nantucket Sound and Cape Cod Bay. It's made up of 7 idyllic villages, including Hyannis. Number 10, Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage is the starting point for countless Alaskan adventures, with 5 national parks nearby and plenty of daylight during the summer. Head on over with number 11 to Naples, Marco Island, Florida. The metropolitan area around Naples, Florida is one of the wealthiest in the country. With its tropical climate and Gulf Coast beaches, its draw is no mystery. Number 12, heading on back. I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody, this is Santa Barbara, California. The Santa Barbara metro area, about 100 miles from LA, has plenty to see in its own right. Walkable streets, beach and mountain views, and a Mediterranean climate that makes this America's Riviera and a Pacific Coast gem. Number 13 is Salinas, California. Salinas, California was the hometown of Nobel Prize-winning author John Steinbeck, who based many of his novels here. Fans of his work can visit the Steinbeck House, his boyhood home, and the National Steinbeck Center. Number 14, back to Florida, Northport, Sarasota, Bradenton. One of the unique attractions in this metropolitan area on Florida's west coast is the Ringling, where John and Mabel Ringling of circus fame lived. Today's visitors can tour art galleries, rose gardens, circus exhibits, and the Ringling's Venetian Gothic-style mansion. Number 15, can't forget Hawaii, Honolulu. Round Top Drive, a road on the National Register of Historic Places, provides a breathtaking bird's-eye view of downtown Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii. Number 16, Ann Arbor, Michigan. More than 40,000 University of Michigan students flock to Ann Arbor, Michigan every fall. The university's football stadium, called the Big House, is the largest stadium in the United States. Hang in there with me. Number 17 is, of course, San Francisco. San Francisco, California's steep hills, inspired its famous cable car system. Inventor Andrew Smith Halliday wanted to create a safe mode of transport around the hilly city. His cable car system began operating in 1873. Back to Colorado. Number 18, beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. Located near the base of Pikes Peak, Colorado Springs, Colorado sits more than a mile above sea level. The stunning red rock formations in the city's Garden of the Gods draw some 2 million visitors every year. Number 19, Manchester, Nashua, New Hampshire. Situated along the banks of the Merrimack River, Manchester, New Hampshire is the largest city in the Granite State. It's just an hour's drive from Boston, the Atlantic coast, and the White Mountains. Woohoo! Number 20, Thousand Oaks, Ventura, California. It's no surprise that California is home to many of the happiest places in America, including Ventura. With its combination of great weather, beaches, and nearby national forests, adventure awaits around every corner. Number 21, beautiful Washington, Arlington, Alexandria, District of Columbia, Virginia. Most people think of Washington, D.C. as the capital of the free world, but to locals, it's simply a great place to live. Aside from free museums and lots of green space, the city has enjoyed a booming food scene in recent years. Number 22, the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Bloomington, Minnesota, Wisconsin. With more than 100 miles of ski trails nearby, Minnesota's Twin Cities have winter lovers covered. Once the snow thaws, summer festivals take over the streets of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Number 23 is San Diego, Carlsbad, California, of course. Visitors come from all over the world to Balboa Park, a 1,200-acre oasis in San Diego, California. The urban park includes the famous San Diego Zoo, home to more than 3,500 animals. Hang in there, almost done. Number 24 is Portland, Maine. The greater metropolitan area around Portland, Maine is home to a third of the state's residents. It ranks among the happiest cities in the United States based on metrics like walkability, access to nature, and civic engagement. And last but not least, number 25, Austin, Texas. Within Austin's Zilker Park is Barton Springs, a 3-acre pool with water sourced from underground springs. People from all walks of life take advantage of this year-round pool, from swimmers and sunbathers to locals keeping cool in the Texas heat. And thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. You know where to find us, and I am so very happy to help you out at any time. Bye for now.